Welcome, welcome to this is another video in my NIV, which stands for New International Version Bible reading series. And today's a momentous day. I I finally finished Genesis, and this in the series I'm finishing is going to be the end of Genesis. Likewise. I finished Genesis a little bit ago. I read the last chapter. I just got done recording 49. But yeah, I finished. Forget about it. Anyway, I finished Genesis 50. And. I finished Genesis 50. And. I'm ready to record a video for you for the people, for the maybe like two people that are gonna watch. Hopefully, I hope that's not the case. I hope more people watch, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. So in the last chapter, Jacob died. He gave his final blessings, and he died. And in chapter 50, it's going to they're going to transport Jacob to the plot of land that Abraham bought, and Abraham is what Isaac, well, or Abraham and Isaac are. I might be missing a people, of course, their wives and stuff. Well, Leah and Rebecca, they're buried. So yeah. That's and then it's gonna then Joseph is gonna die. So and that's gonna wrap up Genesis, and then we're gonna go into Exodus, which I don't even know what Exodus is about because I haven't even read Exodus yet. I haven't begun doing it, but check out the playlist if you want. In the first few seconds of the video, top right hand corner, click the playlist. It'll show every chapter that I've done so far by video. I might be adding some more stuff to it as well. So feel free if you want to do that. Anyway. Alright, on to Genesis chapter 50. Alright. Joseph threw himself upon his father and wept over him and kissed him. Then Joseph directed the physicians in his service to embalm his father Israel. So the physicians embalmed him, taken a full 40 days, for that was the time required for embalming, and the Egyptians mourned for him 70 days. When the days of mourning had passed, Joseph said to Pharaoh's court, "If I have found favor in your eyes, speak to Pharaoh for me. Tell him my father made me swear an oath and said, 'I am about to die. Bury me in the tomb I dug for myself in the land of Canaan. Now let me go up and bury my father. Then I will return.' Pharaoh said, 'Go up and bury your father as he made you swear to do.' Joseph went up to bury his father. All Pharaoh's officials accompanied him, the dignitaries of his court and all the dignitaries of Egypt, besides all the members of Joseph's household and his brothers and those belonging to his father's household. Only their children and their flocks and herds were left in Goshen. Chariots and horsemen also went up with him. It was a very large company. When they started the threshing floor of Atad, when they reached the threshing floor of Atad near the Jordan, they lamented loudly and bitterly, and there Joseph observed a 7-day period of mourning for his father. When the Canaanites who lived there saw the mourning at the threshing floor of Atad, they said, 'The Egyptians are holding a solemn ceremony of mourning.' That is why that place near the Jordan is called Abel Mizraim. And apparently that means mourning of the Egyptians. So Jacob's sons did as he had commanded them. They carried him to the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave in the field of Machpelah, near Mamre, which Abraham had bought as a burial place from Ephron the Hittite, along with a field. After burying his father, Joseph returned to Egypt, together with his brothers and all the others who had gone with him to bury his father. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, "What if Joseph holds a grudge against us and pays us back for all the wrongs we did to him?" So they sent word to Joseph, saying, "Your father left these instructions before he died. This is what you are to say to... This is what... Where did Joseph say? Oh, okay. This is what you are to say to Joseph. I ask you to forgive your brothers the sins and the wrongs they committed in treating you so badly. Now please forgive the sins of the servants of the God of your father." And when their message came to him, Joseph wept. His brothers then came and threw themselves down before him. "We are your slaves," they said. But Joseph said to them, "Don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then, don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your children." And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. Joseph stayed in Egypt, along with all his father's family. He lived 110 years and saw the third generation of Ephraim's children. Also the children of Machir, son of Manasseh, were placed at birth on Joseph's knees. Then Joseph said to his brothers, "I am about to die, but God will surely come to your aid and take you up out of this land to the land he promised on oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And Joseph made the sons of Israel swear an oath and said, "God will surely come to your aid, and then you must carry my bones up from this place." So Joseph died at the age of 110, and after they embalmed him, he was placed in a coffin in Egypt. So I find that interesting, because I would think that he'd want to be buried with his father, but I guess not. Unless I'm mistaken. Well, no. But anyway, yeah, that's Genesis 50. That wraps up all of Genesis. Man, that was just like almost 2 months in the making. Alright. Long way to go, though. I'm only done with one book, but it's the longest book. So, yeah. Over 69 pages, man. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's small print. But anyway, I mean, it's fine, of course, because I'm learning, and stuff. But a long journey, and a long journey to come. Lord willing, keep me alive. If not, it'd be like it. It might be like that, But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'll catch you later. Hopefully, in Exodus.